Good evening and welcome back to the Long Dark Mod Soup. Starting episode 38. Mod Soup is a modded Long Dark playthrough. If you haven't followed the series, we spent the first 10 episodes testing out different mods and trying to get a combination of mods that produced an Interloper Plus type experience. And yeah, in episode 11, we actually started this current run. So it took us 10 episodes to figure out the mod configuration, and from episode 11 onward, we've been playing this run, which is, you know, it's gotten severe. So anyway, yeah, check it out if you haven't already. Thanks for joining us tonight. Sasquatch, Tomat, hello. Vigelis, hey guys, thanks so much for coming. Yeah, I hope you're all doing well. I'm doing very well myself. Let's get back in there. Interesting that, so yeah, we're at the abandoned mine, which is the entrance to that, what I call the Aurora mine, right? But it's interesting that it calls that the Cinder Hills coal mine. I didn't actually realize that. It's like part of the same region that has the Cinder Hills coal mine. So anyway, okay. Let's get back in. I kind of got to get my game face on here, guys. As usual, it's been a week since I played this, so. Well, that's very dark. Okay, no, good. Okay, it's cold here, yes. We came in just to save, I think, right? And then some ruined venison and stuff. Let's take a peek what's going on. I think we had a fire going for a few more hours. We were making a decision about whether we wanted to go right to the mine now, at this nice time of night. I think the answer to that is probably yes, although, actually, one thing that crossed my mind is I might even get away with saving this fire. Okay, so this is cold. This is cold. I think what we're gonna have to do is take one of these, cook it, and go for it. And I know there's wolves up the hill. That's the problem. So we're gonna have an encounter. We've got this thing though. So, and I haven't used it yet, so we might as well. 14 minutes, guys. How much water? A bit of water. Yeah, we're gonna carry with us these scraps of rabbit. And I mean, it's tough. I thought maybe of sleeping here. Anthony, welcome. Turkey Steam, hey, thanks for coming. What do you guys think I should do? If I sleep here, it's gonna blizzard us. This is a really nice time to go, but I am wasting 4 hours of fuel. But I mean, that's 8 hours of burn time. That's a whole night's sleep. But Lord knows I don't want to go in the morning. I think not having wind is the best. I think we go. Oh gosh, yeah, he's right up there, and he's gonna come after me when I walk with Stink. So, but I say, if I leave the region, Matt, like, what do you think? Sleep on the other side? Can't be blown, but it will burn out. What's your plan there, Tomat? I'm missing what the... Oh, it just got a little windy. Here comes the wind. Yeah, this very well could be blown anyway. Let's just go. It's a tailwind. Okay. Oh, just got burned. So, can I go this way? I think I have to go up here. You know that wolf up there is... He's our favorite wolf. He's the wolf that guards the entrance to the mine. Yeah, this is a painful walk. We're gonna bleed on this one. Hope I'm going the right way here. Kind of wondering actually if I missed it. That's the path, all right. Okay, we're taking damage, guys. It's officially on.
My life.
Oh, here he is. See, the problem is... Do that. Pick it up again. This sucks. Hope that was it. Now this is how you walk stinking. Oh, this is probably not a good idea. I can't do it with the carcass. So here comes moment of truth, guys. We have another one. It's usually just the one. I don't think this carcass counts as bait. Okay, we're taking a beating for this. Whoa, daddy. I don't know if it was really worth it, actually. But I think the shakes just affect your vision. You know, they don't affect the actual aim, I think. Okay, let's drop that. Get this going. Trace the wind. It doesn't matter. We gotta light it up. Go. Michael York, you here? Yes, you are. How's it going? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Get warm, guys. Game. Might have overdone that on the 4. No, it was a 4. Oh, this is gonna get blown too, isn't it? Couldn't see the wind. Look at that condition loss, though. Oh dear. Oh, I didn't want to look at that. Dressing. Okay, let's do it. Let's do. Oh, I forgot the pot. Really? Oh man, I didn't even notice that. Shucks. This thing gets blown, I'm in big trouble, guys. I'm gonna gamble and sleep for an hour. So we need to warm up. Murph! Hey! Welcome. Okay, we did. At least we left some water here for ourselves. I guess we have 2 pieces of rabbit. We're gonna have a lot of wolf. Let's get one of these going. Actually, wait. How much time? 14 minutes. They're both small. I just want to get a bit of warmth going so I don't don't take damage when trying to get the wolf carcass. I need a little bit. But yeah, this could get blown at any moment. I guess what we should do... Well, we need to warm up anyway to go do the mine. There's no two ways about that. So I think one of these I could probably cook on the... if it gets blown, I could still cook it. Gee, I can't believe I... Okay, let's do it. I'm gonna take gamble. Yeah, 5th coal probably would have been good to Matt, but I'm cheap like that. The whole thing's about coal, so my cheapness instinct is blaring. Look at that. Slept for an hour? Ooh. Okay, well, let's do this to hedge our bets and go get the wolf. Not that we really need it, but it is good to have kind of a life supply of wolf meat here for all the other potential trips. Boy, it's brutal. That's where my bedroll's supposed to be. Okay, let's take this thing off for now. Let's take a bit off this thing. Funky Red Bomb Track. How's it going, man? Yeah, 5th coal though, really? Yeah, I hear you, but let's take this guy down anyway. We're almost not gaining, because it's not even... That's the problem, is it got cold out, eh? 5-degree gain. Like, that's insanity. Yeah, we shot the wolf on the way up. It was that one that was howling last time that we tried to draw all the way down, but didn't work out. Shot him. We're down to 8 rounds? Really? How did that not reload? I must have interrupted it. Huh. I was getting a little antsy there as we were walking up the hill. Whatever, let's take this thing down. Can't believe I forgot the pot. That's brutal. Uh-oh. Yeah, so if this gets blown, I gotta run in right away. But, what am I gonna do here? We need to go in warm. Can't go in like this. Okay, let's pull this off. Last little piece. And then I think we have to sleep another hour. Crazily. But actually, if we wake up cold, it's a real problem. Because we'll be busted. I don't know if we can afford to do that, because if we wake up cold, it defeats everything for us. So, let's wait. 35% on the rifle, guys. That thing's almost done. It's gonna bail us soon. 9 coal, 31 sticks. So yeah, we're probably gonna end up dropping a couple sticks. What's our weight capacity? We have a lot of weight space. That's good. I have the torches, right? 91% torch. That's all. Okay, this is a good long cave. Oh yeah. So Tomat's point was the thing won't get blown if we It won't get blown if we go if we go out of the region. So we can. The wind picks up. Go inside real quick. And yeah, and hopefully lock it in place. Time-wise, but it's still, you know, at least it gives us the fire for when we come out. But yeah, I'm gonna need all of that temperature to do the mine. Funky. I'd say. Probably, yeah. I don't quite know how many. We're doing about 5 days. It should be close, you know. So, yeah, it should be close. Brutal getting up here, though. I mean, the other thing is that my fire's probably still going downstairs. Like, I could probably chain fires. I just did an hour. Yeah, the fire will be probably still going downstairs, so. Yeah. Slow going here. Let's just do that. Okay, what happens if I eat this? Let's just eat it, and we'll try to go with what it gives us. Yeah, that's close enough, right? Let's hope that that's enough to make the whole mine trip. Okay. So. Yeah. I know I should probably not pick it up on the way down, but. Oh gosh, it's 3 bars down still in here. Negative 24. Oh no. It's still insanely cold in here, guys. I'm gonna have to do this in 2 runs. Sneaky piece of coal there. Let's see. Let's see how far we can go. I think I might actually want to do it in 2 runs. That's insane, but at least we've had a wicked coal respawn, so that I'm super happy about. Yeah, let's just go. We can do this. I think. Which way is which? This is the dead end. Yeah. Great coal respawn. Yeah, this mine is boss. I mean, it's debatable. This might be better than Desolation. I mean, the only reason to do Desolation really is that, you know, to buy time, basically. To wait for this thing to respawn. Yeah, we're getting cold. It's happening. It's real good, though. Look at it all. This has all been searched. I'm not gonna... Oh, I love how it even spawns in here. Just falling from the ceiling. It rains coal. It's a haul, guys. But we need every little bit of it. Okay, is this the branching point? Yes, it is. Oh, what's this again? Yes, this room. Oh my gosh, look at it. Look at it. It's worth taking a bit of damage for this. I think we have to, unfortunately, I think we have to go upstairs as well. Gotta get my sprint back here. This mine's amazing. It's so amazing, guys, that if you can last till a respawn of this, you know, we're gonna get like 30 or 40 coal out of this. Okay. So I don't know if it's worth. I'm gonna go out and in. Just for the Blizzard reset. For what it's worth. Probably not much, but interesting how the lights drop. Oh, my warming up failed. Oh no. I should have brought 2 pieces of meat. This is gonna hurt. I don't even know if I should go down this way. This is probably a way up. 1 coal. Now I'm gonna be inclined to go down that. No. Oh guys, they got me. It was too far, and we're overweight. Wow. We're gonna drop all the sticks or something. Now, there was no barrel in here, was there? Is there a barrel? Let's go look. I don't think so. Oh, look at it drop my temperature down. Oh my gosh. Guys, this suddenly became super dire. Oh my gosh, there it is. We're gonna take the beats this time. So I didn't go this way, I don't think. But I feel obliged to just get those last couple pieces because we came. Let's go. Oh, it's so bad. Okay, this doesn't have a barrel, does it? That's not a fire barrel. Piece of cloth, though. Ducks. No fires in here. Darn, look at this. I could be stim time. It's such a wicked beating. I didn't plan this too well. It's just too far, though, you know, ultimately. I'm not going to even look at the comments, guys, till I get back to the fire. This is harsh. Oh, missed that one. Come on. Come on, come on. We're going to die in here. Hey, eyeball, quick. Nothing, 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 nothing. Go, go, go. Oh my gosh. Harsh. B-Rabbit, hey, thanks for coming. Nice to see you. Oh my gosh, guys. What is it? We're down to like 50% or something. So we're gonna have to sleep. What is it? No. What? It's not right. 63? Oh, that's not too bad. Could have been worse. I think I'm inclined to get out of here, you know? Like, I'm inclined to bail. But I guess we pretty much have to sleep, like. So let's check the weight situation. 43 for 40. Oh, that's because we're tired. Nice. When we're not 51, that's a good situation. When we're not tired, we're going to be good. So let's sleep for. I'm going to unfortunately not be able to max it out. We're going to have to do it 1 hour at a time. Although it wakes you up. But you know what? Like, I just don't trust it. James 333. Hello. Thank you for coming. Michael Ferragamo. Thank you for coming. Good to see you. Just get my wits about me here. That was harsh, you know? Very harsh. And I forgot the pot. We got to go back to the mine. Now, is the fire still burning down the hill? I think I'm going to gamble that it is. What do you guys think? Sleeping for 3 hours? Is it still going? I got 51 coal, Sasquatch. Okay, let's sleep one more. Got to get warm. I think we're just going to go, though, and try to get down to the fire down the hill. Because I feel like getting caught up here is no good. There is the tower, mind you. Potential indoor spot to sleep. Maybe the tower. Got all the food we need. Maybe we go back the other way, although I want to get the pot. Yeah, I don't know. It probably is still going. Yeah, it probably is still going. But, oops. Let's get 2 of these on the go. And we're gonna make a gamble that it's going, guys. It's a heck of a gamble, but yeah, the tower has a stove. We could go to the tower. But I'm inclined to sort of like take advantage of the fact that it's not that windy. We're in PB. Yeah, the fire is more important. If we can take advantage of those coal I spent down there, that's really the big payout. Let's just do it. Let's just do it. It's a gamble. And it's going to be a 4 coal gamble. I'll take my little rabbit, and we'll leave this stuff in case we ever come back. Let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Got him. At the bedroll, go. Now I'm wondering if on the way down I can do a more severe goat. I think probably can. If only you could walk straight up this, eh? Come on, fire. Be there. This is it, right? Right here? Wait a sec. I might have missed it. This is it. Oh, I missed it. Shucks. Yes! Oh, it looks a little blowy, but...
Oh, so cold.
Taking the beats now. Let's go. Fortunately, I cooked that piece of wolf meat, but... That's the strategy right there. To double down. Oh, it's close, eh? Take my pot back right now. Let's put a little bit of stick on this, and we'll just nurse this thing. You know, with sticks. Put an hour in. What are we at for temperature? +4. Lame. But let's just do an hour at a time. Try to warm up. Ooh, look at that. Okay, take care, James. Thanks for coming by. Wow, that's amazing. So that's the official strategy right there for doing the for doing the mine. One more. That fire, so good, eh? Okay, it's still quiet, so I'm tempted to just take this as our go. Like, what's a little bit extra? This and that. Let's drop a... One sec. Yeah. Venison. Unfortunately, I cooked all this stuff. I really did make some mistakes there. I should take in... I think there's a ruined something in here, but it'll take forever to cook. Shucks. Need to... Oh, no. Oh no, guys. Darn. Oh, that was brutal. Now we're gonna have to sleep another hour. Oh man. That's how cold it is. You step into the mine for a second and you gotta sleep for an hour to recover. Oh my god. There was this stuff right here. Oh, because it starts you so far in. Okay, bear meat. Let's take that wolf meat. Perfect. Go. Actually, I should have done the deer. I think the deer's even faster. But what I want is something that's going to have a mediumly long duration bonus. Ruined. Okay, oh, that's good. Nice. Just enough to get us to that, you know, to our thing. Our fishing hut. It's good weather for it. I think we're going to go with it. Oh, but wait. Yeah, the main thing is just to get the bonus, like the buff, so that I don't lose condition as fast. That's really all that matters right now. It's not about anything else, really. Because you lose your temperature in a fraction of a second anyway. I mean, I could hang. Oh, see? Look at this. Let's go. About to get the beats here, guys. Okay, I'm gonna leave that rabbit there. Let's go. They got us, guys. Let's go. Uh-oh. Visibility's gonna drop off here. We're gonna do Dead Reckoning. Okay, dead reckoning. Here we go. I'm hoping that this is the fishing hut. It may not be, actually. I think it's not. Shoot. Come on, is this the one? I can't remember, guys. Maybe, maybe. I don't think so, though. Could be so lucky. Not.
Wait. It's so cold and warm enough.
I can't. I can barely see the hut we're going at here. This is not the one, I think, guys. Question is, can I see the one from here? This is not the one. Wrong hut. Okay, I see the hut. I'm going for it. Dead reckoning. I hope that's it. I think that's it. Come on, hut. Yes, this is the hut. Go, 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 go. So we did a good 50% condition loss on this, guys. So it's the real deal. We really paid for that coal, and we may just have to go right back and start harvest. Oh. Go, go, go. Can't even see the thing. Go. 4 coal right away. Nasty.
Come
Go,
on,
go, go.
fire.
1, 2, 3, 4. And wait and suffer. Watch our condition drop. Look at it, guys. 45. 44. Interesting. It doesn't seem this fast. It seems faster than... There we... Oh! Okay, I'm not gonna... It's about as cold as it gets right now. Let's gamble. Okay, and let's... Oh, there's our... Okay, bearskin bedroll. I should really sleep for a long period of time, right? Oh my gosh, guys. So let's see. What do we have for a reclaim? 43 reclaim. Nice. Okay, that's good news right there. And we've got... Yeah, the pry bar. Bunch of water. Oh, it feels good to be back. Let's put the thing on. Let's make a little water just so we feel better. Oh, man. Wow. So, fun, guys. This is called fun, I guess? Yeah, so we paid 50% condition for 50 coal. It's like a percent per coal. 47 now. Actually, we went in with 13, right? Or something. So it's only net like 33 or something, 34. I don't know. Still, I'll take it. We need it. Absolutely necessary. You know, 34 coal, that's, you know, 7, what is that? 8 fires or something? Wait. 8 times 4 is 32? Yeah, it's 8 or 9 fires. Gosh. So we're going to need every little bit of condition gain from this. But, so we're going to sleep to 10. Oh, we got cedar in there too. Nice. Yeah. Let's drop in a cedar. I think, in principle, it's probably not going to get much colder than this. It's going to... I think last time we got away with a 3 coal, and that was the big deal. That was my big scam, is that I only put 3 coal into the fire, and then I used sticks and stuff for the rest, which I felt pretty good about, actually. It was a good moment. One of my high points. The highlight. But, yeah, this is going to blizz, for sure, but it's also going to creep up in temperature a little. Once it warms up a bit, I'm going to go and do a little temperature check for us, guys, on day... That's still day 115. It's been a long day 115, let me tell you. Alright, let's do another liter. Why not? Get crazy with it. Yeah, we're not going to fish just yet. Look at all that fish, though. It's wicked. And we should probably go do the traps, because I left the region, so the traps are probably done. Not that I know really why I'm doing the traps. I mean, I guess the rabbit meat is good, but we're getting tons of fish. Like, again, food, not an issue. I think, you know, so we've shown that, like, you know, this game mode essentially is boiling down to coal, right? Food is not an issue because you could rabbit farm if I really wanted to, but we don't need to rabbit farm because we're fishing like crazy. We're pulling salmon out like it's nobody's business. But yeah, like we know the math here, right, guys? So 43%. I need to make what? What is that? 62% to get maxed out. It's 13, no, it's 15 per day. So that's 4 days of rest here, guys. That's 4 days of fire, which we do not have. We have, can't remember. Tamat did the math last time, but it's something like, I'm going to gamble that's 2 days maybe of fire. So we're going back to Quonset to use some of our coal just to make up for the condition we lost getting the coal. So this is not actually looking that survivable. Tamat and I were discussing this offline, whether or not it's actually survivable, and it's debatable for sure. It's debatable because just to get wood now we need to spend coal, and it's not good. It's not good. Yeah, it's pretty much, you know, yeah, Michael, it's pretty much back to desolation, like soon, you know. I can't remember how many coal we have back at the coastal hut. That's the big question. We're gonna drop by 10 degrees here, which means we're gonna have to throw a few more sticks on to make this work. But that's okay.
Thank goodness.
I'm not gonna begrudge it.
Through another night.
Yeah, I'm just waiting because I don't want to break. I guess who cares about condition on our? Yeah, who cares about condition on our pry bar, right? Why am I getting so stingy about that? Let's just go nuts with it. I might as well eat some of this junk too. What can I eat? Nothing cooked, eh? Oh, is that ruined, all this stuff? Yeah, it's the ruined stuff that I used to draw people in. Heck, let's eat a big salmon. Why not? Break this thing up. Melos. Howdy. That would be a cool thing if Hinterland added a temperature-based like ice flow that, you know, like a land bridge, like an ice land bridge that forms when it gets cold. That's why if you had seasons, imagine that, guys. Like if you had seasons in this game where you go to winter and winter gets really cold and it forms an ice bridge somewhere, you can get there in a certain season, you know, kind of like the Aurora mine, but like a seasonal thing. Let's eat this thing. Wow, there's so many calories in that thing. It's beyond belief. Let's go take a temperature check out here, guys. It feels cold, I'm just saying. What are we dealing with? Negative 119 feels like. Negative 103 air temperature. So that's pretty much first thing in the morning. So it's chilly. Chilly, all right. All right, let's do a little fishing. What's our plus? Our delta is plus 9. Crazy. Let's go. 4 hours. Fish. Wow, they're really gonna work me there for it. Nice. I just want to get that skill off it. Add it to the pile, guys. The pile of salmon. Yeah, the traps. I want to do the traps, but we're pretty
Place to rest.
Okay, let's make a coal drawer here. Heck. And I guess let's jack some sticks into this thing. Yeah, use our sticks. Although I've learned the hard way that you want to keep a bunch of these back. You gotta be a little careful when I click like that. You can accidentally do your yeah, let's sleep the 8. That's gonna be warm enough, I think, for sure. Yeah, 37, nice. Oh, the 10. Sorry, we're gonna sleep the 10. Electric auger for Aurora's nice. Go. Sleep the 10. Give me my 15%. Actually, I didn't even look at the fire, but I'm assuming that's more than 10. Must be. I should have done the math there on the condition. I guess we'll probably be able to. Oh yeah, that was it. Woke up at some ungodly hour. Ooh, so that's what? 17%? 50, 16, 17%, guys. Not bad. We probably took one from ambient recovery, so it's still, I think, 16 is our measure of what you get for the 10 hours, which, you know, good. Time is it? Oh, it's just the beginning of the evening, so I'll tell you what, since we're full up, let's go. That's decent weather for travel. Let's take a venison. Cook this up real quick. And we'll do a quick run over there. And do the traps. I know that this costs a little bit of condition, but... yeah, we need birch bark. It's nobody's business. You're right. So in theory, our trap should be restored because we left the region, right? So that should give us a restock. Oh no. I can barely see them, but they're all untriggered. Maybe they're broken, I don't know. Anyway, shucks. It's not good. Go back. Johnny Lopez, hello. Welcome. Thanks for coming. Oh, I have 8 days of firewood? Thank you to Matt. Thank you for the math. This is the best part. Well, the best part about doing it with you guys, I don't have to do it alone, but people throwing in, like, calculations and stuff, it's huge. Thank you. Alright, guys, we're just going to set down and fish now. Let's do it. So we're going to... Already through the... down to the reclaim now, guys. It's that kind of vibe. But, heck, let's do it. Be here for a couple of days doing fishing it out. Break it up. Yeah, it could be Sasquatch. I should have checked if they were actually tripped. They could have been tripped, but I don't know. It's sort of like a... We'll check again soon. It's an ambient interest of mine whether or not we're going to get something from those traps, but... Power fishing. So maybe in that case, it makes sense to do it, to keep going. I'm not sure. Yeah, Tamat's probably got a point on that. Although Tamat, they don't spawn in. Like they're not, like I can't actually see them. They're not rendering, but I don't know what that means though. Come on, fish. Oops. Burned it off. I gotta watch that, you know? The pot... Didn't I... Oh, I let that one go. Because I was panicking about the pot. 70%, you know? It's not... Yeah, that's what I get for messing around. Okay. How much time? 7 hours. It's beautiful. Melos, am I planning on quitting? That's a really good question. You know, I would say that this run is no longer that interesting. I've been saying that for a few episodes now. And I think, yeah, I think after 120, what we're going to do is do a little bit of experimentation on this run, because what I plan to do is learn something from it. It's sort of an extended playtest to learn something from it for our next run. There's a piece of fish there that's cold. Let's eat it. I ate that thing, it filled me half up, and it had 400 extra calories in after all that, so... Whoa. Okay. Yeah, I think we're going to do a little bit of experimentation. At the risk of breaking the save. I will back the save up, but yeah. I don't know if we're going to do that today. I kind of have to think through what it is exactly I want to do, but... I essentially want to find out, well, I can tell you, I want to find out what the appropriate extreme temp drop setting is, right? Because I think we all can agree that it's too low right now. Like it's, to make movement this prohibitive is, that is not interesting. Like it's not fun, right? We want to have a movement game. So the basic plan that we've discussed over the last 2 episodes is that this could really be like a starvation death and not a cold death. Cold should be like at your heels, keeping you, putting the hurt on you. But it should be starvation that takes you out. And it should be that last quest to push and find that last dog, you know? So, yeah, it sounds like I'm going to have to check in again with Shieldheart and find out if what his status is on the Relentless Night mod. If he's updated it for 1.95 or 1.87, I guess we're at, and whether or not... yeah, whether or not he's fixed that issue of the fishing hut and snares as being not, you know, right now they're insensitive to the die-off, animal die-off, so they're not down to 10%. Everything else is down to 10%, but not those. So yeah, let's do another 4 hours in this thing. Wow, it's amazing how long it takes to level fishing. Like, it's brutal. The books really matter for fishing. Come on, fishing. They should really have a fishing minigame. You know how they kind of like made like, there used to be like no water cooking or cooking minigame. You just have to wait for water and wait for food. And it's so funny. Like, I remember I played a lot in that mode. And when they changed it to you cooking, cooking manually or whatever, I hated it at first. But now I love it. And yeah, they should have a fishing minigame. You know, why not? They should also have a fire starter minigame, maybe. You know, like, add some skill to it, you know? And maybe add some skill to the safes, too, or something. Like, this game's been out for, like, coming up to, like, a decade. You know? I don't know. I don't want to get into ragging on the devs again, but kind of ragging on the devs. Okay, weatherbirds. Let's take on a bit of stink. I don't think there's anybody around, but let's just you know, mess with them a bit in case there is. I don't know, it'd be nice to see some form of life at this point. You know, fish. The fish are kicking though. There's no shortage. Fish die-off has not happened. It was funny that you just had to wait for water. It's like, oh, I need 4 liters of water, I gotta wait for 4 hours, you know, or whatever. It's like, I think that's how it was. I can barely remember, but it's funny. It was like that for a long time. It was like that until, like, I don't even know what version, but... And now, like, I can't imagine not having a different cooking mechanic, you know? It's like... Let's check our situation on the skills. Ice fishing. Like, look at that, guys. Like, we haven't even scratched level 3. Like, how many fish is it going to take? It's, like, crazy, right? It's ridiculous. Now, there is a mod that tweaks the skill acquisition levels, because fishing and mending are ridiculous, right? But I don't know. Ultimately, I don't want to play a game where, I mean, I don't know, I don't like fishing. I generally just don't like it. It's too static. I hate ice fishing in real life. So it's sort of like ice fishing. I've said this a million times, but ice fishing in real life annoys me because there's no hunt. You know, like the fish have to come to you. It's like if I'm gonna fish, I want to go find the fish. Like, the whole point of fishing to me is trying to anticipate where the fish is going to be hanging out and go in and find him in his house. You know, whereas ice fishing, I mean, you do an element of that, but it's still kind of like, you know, it's not the same. So yeah, I don't want to fish. So the snaring is also super broken because you can snare farm. Yeah, man, it's like 40 fish or something. I don't know. I'm just not enjoying that part too much. But anyway, our rancid guts are not really buying us anything. Let's get back to fishing, guys. Let's do it. I guess I could. We're hungry. I guess let's go check on the traps again. Is it a headwind? It's a side wind. Let's wait for a no wind. Why not? Wait for like a fog or something. Okay, attack that ice. Get back in there. Get back in the hole, man. Alright, back at it. Fish, fish. Costing me calories to fish, but our yield, at level 3 fishing, our yield is amazing. Like, it's not like an issue. You know, we don't need level 4 fishing by any stretch. We're laughing here, but... Except for now. As soon as I say that, and you guys say there isn't, like, a spirit of Grey Bear, like, that was it right there. It was laughing at me. There's definitely a spirit of Grey Bear. No questions asked. Okay, I'm gonna push it one more time at the risk of oh, what are you guys saying here? Yeah, the new region, Michael? We'll see, right? They said end of the year though, right? Which means December 31st, I'm thinking. Yeah. Are you talking about multiplayer mod? See, okay. The only thing the multiplayer that I don't like about the multiplayer mod, and I really like the multiplayer mod, I think it's super cool, and I'm fully down with it, and it's genius. But like, the only thing is that the game's too easy as single player. So unless it's an antagonistic relationship,
I could eat a horse.
okay, we're not gonna mess there. Let's do this. Give me my sin. What happened to my? Do that ruined salmon. Yeah, the only thing that would be interesting to me about the multiplayer mod is if it was co-op, because that's just my style. Yeah, I don't really like the idea of killing humans in this, you know what I mean? But frankly, kind of in any game, really. You know, it doesn't really rub me the right way. So I wouldn't want an antagonistic game, but a co-op game would be way too easy. So you'd have to be like naked co-op or something, you know? Anyway. Getting a little off topic here. Let's eat this thing. Let's go for a walk.
I think I need to get out.
Yeah, we do, but let's go do the traps for real this time. I really blew this because we're kind of low on energy. I'm probably going to take exhaustion damage from this, but shucks. Oh well. Like, I know, Murph. Like, I really like the solitude. Like, to me, this game is solitude. That's the big selling point. I love the solitude. It's amazing. Okay, these traps aren't sprung. They're still waiting, so, for whatever reason. Yeah, I love the solitude, man. It's all about the solitude. But, yeah, I'm with you. It's a solitude game, so no, multiplayer doesn't really make sense. But, on the other hand, like, that's not to say that I've thought of all the possibilities, right? That there isn't some interesting dynamic you could do with multiplayer. I don't quite know what it would be, but the problem is if it becomes antagonistic multiplayer, it becomes just turns into a bunny hopping nightmare. Like you lose all the immersion, right? So
Sure getting cold.
I swear to shoot a duck or a goose or something. Okay. All right, let's. Oh, I gotta wait on this thing. Harsh. Yeah, I agree with you, Murph. I always like what we talked about. I think we talked about, or a bunch of us talked about a long time ago, which is that multiplayer would be like, you can play on somebody else's map, or you know, after you end, like after you're, you could opt into this program where after you die, your map gets uploaded to the Hinterland server, and as another player, you have the option to pull down a random map from somebody and play some other survivor's random map. And maybe you can even see the percentage explored on the map that they played. So you could be like, I want like a below 40% explored map. That means that they did like 30%. So you have a chance of kind of encountering their survival situation. Like that would be pretty neat, I think. Possibly. It's kind of weird, right? But oh, look at this, guys. We're really low here. Gee, we're going back soon. Got another night maybe, but oh yeah, we got a couple nights maybe, but still, it's not really that good a situation. Gonna be hungry too. Anyway, there's no point in going out anymore. It's like, okay, that's getting real. 6 hours, that's enough to do our 10, but let's jack it up anyway. Jack it right up. Let's do this. Let's sleep for 10. Yeah. I mean, there should be more erosion anyway in the world, you know? Like, that's one thing about Project Zomboid I'm really enjoying right now with Free Nina is, you know, discovering the erosion, you know? Like, and I think erosion's sort of an understated concept for a long play game like this. Like, you know, there's kind of no erosion in the long dark, right? The only erosion we experience is the erosion of the weather, right? And in the stock game, the weather doesn't erode that much. It erodes a little bit. You know, what we've set up here and with Relentless Night and everything is in ExtremeTempDrop is extreme erosion, you know, like horrific erosion of the temperature and the animal population. But what about, you know, other kinds of erosion, like Murph, you know, you've always been interested in buildings collapsing and stuff, right? I think that would be so cool, you know, like that would be, yeah, they need to get into, they're talking about long play, right? Hinterland's talking about long play. But this game doesn't have more than 100 days in the stock game, frankly. It doesn't. Past 100 days, you got nothing to do, you know, except wander around. So they got to get on it in terms of long play. They advertise a 500-day badge, but there's no way I'm doing the 500-day badge because it's boring. 400 days of it is just super boring. So, yeah, Hinterland, like, you know, not that you watch this, but I would love to see more erosion so that we don't have to mod it in, right? And yeah, like big time erosion, Murph style erosion. Anyway, let's get back to fishing, guys. Enough ranting about Hinterland. Let's eat another piece of salmon. And let's pull some more salmon out of that water right there. That worked out. Look how much it is. Look how many calories, guys. It's like almost a full belly on that salmon. That's insanely cool. Awesome, awesome. Yes, Michael. Oh, we broke our thing. Crazy. We're down to what, 1? Whoa, guys. Oh, it's getting stressful now. Oh, no, we got 2 more. But yeah, Michael, I've often thought, like, so I think I said this before, but like looking back on my early Voyager runs, when I was walking around Pleasant Valley, Pleasant Valley has like a big ring of roads in it, I think. I can't even remember now, but there's ways to sort of walk in circles. And Pleasant Valley was famous for me in the first like month of play of going in circles of Pleasant Valley, and that phenomenon of getting lost and going in a circle. And as I did that circle, I would encounter different parts of the Pleasant Valley Highway, but not know where I was. And some of it would be covered in stone, some of it wouldn't. And I thought, wow, are they actually changing that? Are there snowdrifts that are moving around? Does the appearance change? Can you imagine how disorienting it would be, guys, if the appearance of the landscape changed from snowdrifts? Like you come out after a blizzard and the place looks totally different. That, you know, living in Canada, that does happen. You come out some days and it's like you can't recognize your street. You know what I mean? And like, yeah, why is that not in the game? You know? I don't know. Frankly, I don't know. But it would be insanely cool. I can't imagine it's that hard to... What it means for them is they have to render, like, a bunch of different maps, you know? Yeah, B-Rabbit, we need that. We need that kind of stuff, you know? But here's the thing, you know, I've said this again and again, like, when they did the poll about what do you want with the Long Dark, you know? It's like, the thing is, like, at this point in the game's life, it's been out for 10 years, or no, 8 years or something. It's like, you know... The people like us that have played this game for 4,000 hours or whatever, who knows? I'm not playing in Steam anymore, so I don't know, but an epic number of hours, it's like they have nothing really to gain from us. You know, I did buy 2 copies, but I probably won't buy a third. You know, they need to draw in more players, so they need to reach out to new audiences, and new audiences aren't going to care about, you know, snowdrifts, you know? So that's where the modders are going to have to come in. So if they add mod support, that'll open it up and make it TLD forever, and it'll be cool. But I mean, in theory, people can edit the maps, right? So Jeremy, DS5678, edited Bleak Bridge in, right? And he's also making his own maps. So it's very possible that we could get a snowdrift mod, you know? But Sasquatch, it should always be procedurally generated, but the other thing about procedural generation is, yes, it's the best thing in the world in principle, but in practice it's hard to actually get meaningful procedural generation that we would like, you know what I mean? Like most of the time it's going to look like gibberish. But I still think I'd love to see a Long Dark procedurally generated map. That's one thing I suggested actually when they did their poll. Was like, you know, give us a procedurally generated world or some sort of map, because that would be so cool, you know? Just stitch together a hodgepodge of areas and force me to survive in it. And make it gigantic. Because you're procedurally generating it, make it like ridiculously huge. Like absurdly huge, so I will get lost and die. Make it like Daggerfall. I don't know if you guys played Daggerfall, but that world, you wander off into the bushes in Daggerfall, you're gone forever, you know? Awesome. So, anyway, and Daggerfall, the map was essentially sort of procedurally generated. Like they had an overall map, but then the local area was like, I think it just instantiated randomly, so. This dead world we got here, guys, except for the salmon. Let's do a temp check. What is it? Dawn. This should be bad, but it's not windy. -1 or 2. So, you know what? Like, that's what we've been saying, guys. It's stabilizing at around -100, you know? I think we saw 113 at one point. But yeah, it's stabilizing. Put a little water on. Let's see what you guys have to say. I was turning into a chat session because there's not much to do in the game, so. Loot is being not really procedurally generated. Loot is being, like, the boxes are random. You know, even the mod, DS5678's Random Interloper Loot Spawn mod, doesn't even have truly procedural or randomly generated loot positions. It's fixed loot positions with random probabilities. So it's... Hey, Dave. How's it going? Yeah, Murph, I agree. I think they could throw together a procedural map that would be fine for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, it would probably lack the majesty of this, but it would be fine for me, you know? But that might be up to modders to do, so. Skyrim on your horse, yeah. Michael, I mean, Skyrim is another handcrafted world though, right? So, super handcrafted to the tune of like millions of dollars handcrafted. And you know Skyrim, it's handcrafted and it's beautiful, but it's actually not that big. You can walk across Skyrim in like, I don't know, 30 minutes or something, 20 minutes. It's not that big. It's like, didn't TLD at one time boast that they are bigger than Skyrim? I thought I heard that at some point. Maybe I made it up. Anyway. I mean, I don't want to diss Skyrim. Like, okay, I'll diss Skyrim.
I'm not sure I
Skyrim,
carry much more.
Skyrim is an amazing world, like an unbelievably cool, beautiful world that kind of lacks any interesting gameplay. Like, it pretty much has no gameplay. The gameplay in Skyrim is you shoot people in the head with arrows when you're hiding. That's it. That's the whole thing. I mean, I'm sure there's more to it, but like, is there something I'm missing, I guess I should ask, but... So anyway, and that's the truth of all the Bethesda games, you know? You basically, like, you build the sniper, essentially, silent sniper, all the Fallouts, Skyrim, and you shoot people. In the original Fallouts, the 2D ones, the classics, they are, you know, at the very least, there were different character classes that were meaningful. Yeah, Michael, but... Yeah, I know, it is about the journey. But you know what's the brutal thing about stock Skyrim is it doesn't even have different start points. Like, I have a mod in my current mod config for Skyrim that, like, you know, a bazillion mods, but, you know, it has random starts. There's like 10 of them. But, you know what I mean? Like, ultimately you end up going to Whiterun. You know, it's like, I've tried starting other places, but you end up going to Whiterun. It's like, you have to go to Whiterun pretty much. Hey Chris, welcome. Thanks for coming. Yeah, Dave, it is, unless the game builds in, like, something else to do, right? Like, in the original Fallouts, you could actually play as, like, a speech character, and you could actually play as an unarmed character. And the unarmed characters in the original Fallout were insane. They made it, like, good. So you could actually go and, like, KO people, you know, punch them in the eyes for, like, 200 points of damage, and knock them out. It was awesome. It was, like, the original Fallouts were great. They were more balanced, you know? But anyway, we're ranting. I'm just ranting about everything that comes to my mind right now. So, I mean, the reason I bring up the Bethesda games though is because, you know, the devs of Hinterland has, you know, they've said a couple times that they, you know, there's inspiration to be drawn from Bethesda games, but I think Bethesda games are the weakest for gameplay, and I think they're the strongest for the environment. They have their whole, like, I forget the term, but it's like something story, or the, you know, you discover stories, you know. Anyway, it's cool. They have the exploration thing down, but they don't have any gameplay, really. It's just not good. And this game, this has more game. This has a ton of gameplay, so this is a huge step forward. But I'd love more. I mean, that's what makes a game, right? Is the gameplay. I mean, the environments are cool and all. And this place, you know, I often wonder with the Lawn Dark, like, how much of this is the glory of this? You know, like, look at that. Like, how much is it? Is it that glory versus the gameplay? And it's definitely both. You know, they're both strong contributors. If this game just had, like, you know, storyboard graphics, I don't know how interested I'd be. Like, you know, like, I can't tell how much I would like it, because I'm so captivated by the looks, you know. Yeah, Skyrim, you know, B-Rabbit, like, I have a buddy that every, like, year I reach out to him and I'm like, dude, like, I did a new mod of Skyrim, and I put in, like, you know, 1,000 mods or something. And he's always like, and what, you played it for, like, how long do you play it, like 15 minutes? And I'm like, yes, like, I played it for 15 minutes, because I start a game, I go in, and then I remember, even with all those mods and all that glory, all those new textures, all that wonder, it's like, it's still not captivating from a gameplay perspective, you know. And I give it up in like a half hour. But I forget, and I go back and do it every year. It's hilarious. Anyway. I had some fun with Fallout 3. I did a mod overhaul of Fallout 3, and it was fun, because I hadn't played it since PlayStation. I originally played Fallout 3 on PS3. That's when it first came out, on PS3. And I was so excited because I loved Fallout, the original Fallout, and to see it go 3D was mind-blowing for me, because I was a Fallout 1 and 2 fan. Fallout 1 hit me when I was a teenager. I was like 13 or something when Fallout 1 came out, and it absolutely nuked my world. And it, like, literally imprinted my soul. You know, it was so good. And anyway, so Fallout 2 came out. Fallout 2 is really good too. And then Yeah, when Bethesda took on Fallout and made it, because I've been into the Daggerfall games and Elder Scrolls. When they came out with the Fallout 3, I was just like, I was shocked. I literally was just jaw-droppingly shocked. I took an entire week off work to play it, and it was so good. But yeah, so I played on PlayStation, and it was actually pretty good on PlayStation, weirdly, because they had the whole VAT system, which was actually pretty good. I liked the VAT system, and anyway, and then I kind of like dropped it for like a decade and came back to it, modded the heck out of it, and it was good. Yeah, by the time I got to TLD though, its graphics were like this, pretty close. So came in when it was polished. Yeah, Michael, I'm pretty sure I finished the storyline in Skyrim, but I can't remember. To be honest with you, I forget which is the main quest. It involves dragons and shouts, I know that, but I can't remember exactly what happens. I found the Skyrim storyline to be highly forgettable. Like, I find that in the Skyrim I end up just hammering through the dialogue, because I couldn't care less, you know? Maybe I'm just too, like, old and lazy, but I don't know. It just wasn't captivating for me. I think I may be too short attention span or too old and just jaded to play games with deep story. Like, one of the ones I was thinking of getting was Disco Elysium, and it gets like rave reviews, you know, but like I worry that I don't have the wherewithal to play it, but even because it's heavily story driven. But people are like, this will change your life, so I keep seeing it on sale. I'm like, I should grab it, but will I really play it? Yeah, Tamat. New Vegas was good because New Vegas was made by the original Fallout people, right? It was a spin-off for, what is it, Obsidian that did it. So yeah, New Vegas is great. I did a New Vegas overhaul as well. I followed the Fear and Loathing in New Vegas mod list, which was pretty good. But Vegas had some problems. The engine was suffering in some ways, and I found when I modded it out, like I had some disturbing graphical problems that were like kind of immersion breaking, and I just struggled with it a bit. But yeah, but it was, of all the Fallouts, I think the 3D Fallouts, New Vegas is probably the one that people love the most, I think. But I liked it. I liked Fallout 4 too. I mean, I like all the Bethesda games, except for I never played Fallout 76, but all the Bethesda games I think are really good games. Like, they're super fun, and I would not play them. It's just that I'm shocked by their investment of money and time to make these incredibly deep, rich worlds with like relatively shallow gameplay, you know? Like, very shallow gameplay. Like, it's like, that's shocking. Maybe it shouldn't be shocking. Maybe I should. I'm too old to be shocked, right? No, I'm shocked. Okay, so what are we doing, guys? We're talking here, talking games. I mean, I think what we can say is this run is over, like, pretty much. You know, like, what do you guys think? Like, I think this is kind of like a closeout episode. Gosh, I love this song. The music in this game is so good. I said that last time. Like, Hinchland, you nailed it. Your art is so good. It's just so good. I mean, modding though, Michael, like, okay, I will say this, like, all the modding of all the Bethesda games and including Fallout New Vegas, I haven't really experienced any fundamental gameplay changes that were gripping. Like in Skyrim, for example, you know, the survival mods and everything, I play all that, and it's like, you know, it's just not gripping, really. It's not good survival. 118, guys, we're closing in on it here. Let's do a bit more fishing. I'm supposed to be playing the Long Dark here. Let's do a little more fishing. Pull that thing out. Drag it out. That's right, Murph. It's true. You guys are out there, right? It's for real. I think it is. No, I know you guys. I've heard your voice, Murph, and I've heard Turkey Steen's voice. I've heard Michael's voice. You guys are all out there. I know what you sound like. You're real, right? Okay, let's cook one of these nasty old ruin things. Let's get rid of the ruin. I don't know. It doesn't matter, but I'm going for immersion, guys. Immersive cooking here. Whoa, whoa, what? Why is all that on me? Have I just not been dropping fish? really been out of it here, guys. Just like talking. And I picked up like, I've been fishing for like 4 hours and just forgot, but... Oh, the chat's missing. Let's hope the chat's not missing. I have seen that actually. It's tragic. It's tragic. Oh, I went wolf baiting and I never put it down. That's trouble. You know, I'm in that suicidal part of the run. See, this is true cabin fever, right? The thing that gets me, the reason I'm never going to get the 500-day badge is because by day 100 or so, day 120, I'm doing things like walking around with a whole pack full of ruined fish, you know, just because. And, you know, you get killed doing that. So... yeah, it's a 120-day game, guys. 120 is the number. And I'm not going to hear any different. Let's do a temp check, just because. Oh, it's nice out, guys. Negative 83? Whoa. Let's eat something, and, well, let's eat this, and let's go check the traps. Why not, you know? What else are we going to do? It's nice out. Go check the traps. This is no kind of life, you know? You see, the thing about it is social contact, right? I mean, although there are people that would survive this, I guess. Like, if you've seen that series alone, right? Like, social contact is what takes out most people, right? But then there's the occasional person you run into that needs absolutely no social contact of any kind. They're 100% fine with zero social contact. And it's like, it's a touch scary, but it does exist. How did you do? I keep asking this, Bee Rabbit. Like, how did you do it? And I don't mean like, how did you survive? Because remember, like, the game gets easier, it doesn't get harder. Although when you're playing a Relentless Night run, so it actually does get harder. But for people that are playing the 500-day badge on stock game, the last 400 days are easier than the first 100 days. So it's like, I don't see it, you know. But how did you survive, Bee Rabbit? You got to explain it to us. Like, you know, how did you do 500 days? How did you do those extra 500 days? Michael, there's a jump mod. It doesn't really add anything that I need. Oh, man. We do one more night here, guys, and then we're gonna go back to the cabin, and we're gonna try to use some of our coal to break down more wood, so we can come out here and do this all over again. So I can keep you guys here for another hour. Oh, man. Yeah, you can't. You never want to backtrack in this game, right? That's not fun. I guess. You know what, Turkey? Maybe you have a point there. Like, if you take it aside from being a survival game, and you just make it an immersive experience, like you like living in this world, then yeah, why not? You know? Play 500 days. I hear you. It makes sense. That's a good reason. I mean, heck, I'm doing that in Free Nina right now, pretty much. You know, like I'm just... like, you know, Crystal's maxed out. You know, she's not gonna have any issues. Like, she could just ride off into the sunset, you know. But here I am, kind of pushing it. I mean, I think in that game I'm doing a little bit like what I'm doing here, which is trying to explore like late game, long play circumstances, right? So Zomboid, the cool thing is it advertises like erosion and stuff, and I really wanted to see how the world changed as you know, 6 months later, a year later, kind of thing. So I don't know if we'll get that far, but you know what I mean? Like, there's something, they're at least dangling a feature there for me. I wanted to see the winter too, and the winter was insanely cool. Like, the winter in Zomboid is awesome. It's really cool. I would say I would want to start in the winter now, you know. But anyway, yeah, day 200, Tamat. If you can do 200, you can really max out. Yeah, let's go check it. Good call, Bee Rabbit. Oh, Tamat, let's check the temp. Temp check, guys. Oh, balmy. It's because it's that warm time of day. It's still only at negative 100. It looks like we're maxed out. I think we might even be at day 120. Oh no, still doing a long way to go. Never mind. Let's do another 4 hours. Pull another fish out.
Oh, rest suit. I'm gonna...
Do you think the fishing's broken? Or what? It's possible that the mods broke the fishing somehow. I'm not sure, but... Anyway, let's see what our fishing skill is. We just did a ridiculous amount of fishing. Like a ridiculous amount of fishing. Look at that. Like what? We haven't even touched it. It probably went up like, I wouldn't say a centimeter. Ugh. Like what, you know? We're never going to get fishing 4. That's the crazy thing here. You know, this is a game where all I can do is fish. This is all that's left for me to do in this universe is fish. And no, I'm not going to be able to, you know, max it out, even close. It's like that with mending too. I guess that's the reason to go to day 600 is, you know, maybe you'll max out mending. But you'd have to like really aggressively, like, you know, horrifically grind it. Alright guys, there we are. So, oh my gosh, we got full condition. There it is. Whoa, look at that. 104. And okay, we're not going to put any more left in that fire. Gee, I shouldn't have put so much reclaimed in. I never get that quite right, but you know what it is? In my heart, I still don't trust the 2-to-1 burn bonus. Even though I know the 2-to-1 burn bonus, even though I did science on the 2-to-1 burn bonus to prove it to myself that you can trust the 2-to-1 burn bonus, I still don't. Somewhere in my heart, I doubt it. And I think that relates to the fact that I doubt the determinism of this entire game. Like I sort of, my heart wants there to be like a spirit to this game that has a personality that changes things on me, you know? Like I want there to be like a ghost of Great Bear, you know, to like put out my fire now and then, you know, that kind of thing. Yeah, to grind fishing. Yeah. Yeah, whenever I get to that point in the game, like this point in the game, all I can think about is starting a new run, which is the equivalent of all I can think about is killing myself, you know, which is the equivalent of real cabin fever, sort of. Do you know what I mean? Like the game induces cabin fever after day 120 because I literally want to kill my survivor and start over again. And once I start over again, I'm like, why did I wait so long to do that? Because the first, you know, everything until your bow basically is where the game's at, you know. But anyhow, ranty I am tonight, guys. I don't know why I'm so ranty tonight. Definitely rantier than usual, I think. Oh, wait, why'd I do that? No. Gotta get some food cooking here. Let's eat one of those salmon. Where's the nasty one? The salmon are so good. I guess, you know what, let's sleep another 2 hours just to max out. Hi, Cannery. Hello. Welcome. Thanks for coming. 14 people here, guys. Awesome. I think, though, one of them might be me. But... So, yeah, on the other hand, I've been playing, you know, I tell you, you know what I want to play is, I want to play Phasmophobia. That game's got my attention right now, big time. And I kind of want to play another 7 Days to Die run. 7 Days to Die, I've got an itch for it, you know what I mean? But yeah, Phasmo is good. It's a good game. Yeah, Sasquatch. Did you get it, or like, are you playing it now? I don't really know what I'm doing right now. I'm stunned. An hour left. You know, I guess we'll... What are we gonna do? Okay, we're gonna pick up all our coal. Wait, not all of it. We'll pick up like most of our coal. Yeah, leaving 9 here makes sense. How much is in here? Bit of reclaimed. Yeah, that's definitely okay. Consolidate here. Drop some coal in. Let's leave 12. You know, let's get crazy with it. That's our backup. If we ever come here, we can do a fire. Freeman Designs, hello. Thanks for coming. Okay, nice. Oh, Turkey, are you recording this? Yeah, Dead is Dead is the best. And you know what I was disappointed by 28 Lunes Later. I was really enjoying 28 Lunes Later, and I got killed. I was like really excited about it, you know? I love sprinters. I love the random horde night. I think that's amazing. I was getting into it. And anyway, I started another one of those runs with the same rules offline, and I was playing it again. I'm like, yeah, these are great rules. Like, this is really a fun game. And like, anyway, I didn't record it, but this crowd for this channel isn't that into 7 Days to Die, it seems. They're sort of like moderately to not into it. So that kind of like, I'm not under, you know, I feel slightly contraindicated by going that way, but eat this thing. And I guess we're going, guys. We're going to leave the bear thing here. 57 minutes. I'm going to say that's, you know, we got our money's worth. Leave all the water. Wait, so that's technically 2 hours. So technically if I do this, we should come back to water. Alright, let's go. I mean, it's a headwind, of course, but... Okay, so what am I doing? I gotta get my head straight here. We're gonna go... We gotta start a fire. We're gonna start a wood fire, though. How much wood do I have? I don't have much. I got the 1 reclaimed, the 6 sticks. Okay, it'll be like a 1 coal fire. We'll start inside the cabin. Or maybe we should just go... Let's just go right away and make one of those pile of reclaimed that's beside the cabin, and we'll try to fend off any wolves we find there. I guess that's the plan. It's the story I'm sticking to. 66 minute. Do I have a can on me? I don't even have a can on me. It's a little risky, isn't it? I guess if we're gonna spend coal, we might as well go right down to business and just start doing stuff. Sorry, just reading the comments there. Yeah, I can quit any time feat. Yeah. Yeah, I fail that feat for just gaming in general. Now I kind of want my, I guess I took my can, but now I kind of want my pot. I think we have a pot back home. Let's just go get in some trouble, guys. We got full condition. We might as well suffer a bit. Let's do it. I guess. Yeah, it's cold. Yeah, Friedman, I dropped the hunger mod a long time ago. Before we did consumption in episode 11, I dropped it because it was just too finicky and strange. It didn't really... I felt like it didn't add anything substantial to the game for me, so I left it. There was... Actually, I sort of liked it, but there was something broken about it. Can't remember what it was, but... Something wasn't quite right. You go back to episode 11. Sorry, episode 10. We go over it. So I think the episode 11 was called, or 10 was called Wolves and Hunger. Oh, look at this. 12 of them. There's also another pile over here. Ow.
There's a goddamn freak.
Let's just do a quick wolf check. Tell you what. Okay, let's do these ones. It's too bad I can't get all those, but... No, don't do that. Don't do that. Go. Just go, go, go. Yeah, this is gonna blow right away, isn't it? Oh gosh. Oh gosh. No. I'm not losing this fire. I'm gonna sit here and nurse it as long as I have to. Oh my gosh. Negative 60, what? There, it got blown right away. Darn. I should have checked that. Oh. Now what do? Fallacy of sunk costs. It turned on me right there. Like, it's just... Okay, is it gonna blow again? come on. It's dangerous because if we did this before. Look at the condition I lost. Wow. I could have done it maybe back there, but I want to get the two of these, right? So 12 and 12. 24 is a good situation. It'll at least make up for this little folly. What do we got? That's the sound that when it starts snowing, right? Look at that wind coming in. Well, I guess there's one way to find out. I guess the good news... Loot again. Now, the 2-to-1 burn bonus makes it slightly better to wait this out. Come on, where's my high variability wind? I think we don't have it on though. We've got medium variability wind. It's gonna change though. It's got it. It really looks like it wants to do something bad though, weather-wise. As long as it comes from the other direction, I'm fine with it. Yeah, we're gonna nurse it. You better believe it, Matt. Yeah. Oh, there. Is it changing? No, it's not changing directions. Sometimes you can nurse it when it does this little like thing it does when it flickers like that. But it's gonna blow it right away. And I don't have that many sticks. We're gonna have to do a stick run, but I don't have enough sticks to do a stick run. Nor do I have enough meat to do it. It's bad. It's really gonna hurt me because I'm gonna be in a situation where I have to use yeah, it's not good. We need sticks, big time, because it's going to nurse me through all my sticks, and then how are we going to have enough to do the pallets? Problematic. I'm not warm enough to go running around for sticks, so I could. This is what it's come down to, guys. You know, this is survival. So, where are we at? Day 119. Coming down to it. Might as well do something. Boy, it's a long stretch of wind in that one direction. It might do that. I don't think going in and out does that, but you know, I should know that at this point. Yeah, turkey definitely doesn't overlook a stick. For sure. Here's where you see the bear come like lumbering around the corner. But literally, like, we're not getting any spawn. Look at this wind. It's just not stopping. It's relentless. It's gonna rob me of my 4 coal. Ugh. It's disgusting is what it is. At least it's giving me the nurse. Okay, let's do a stick run. It's gonna suffer for it, but we need the sticks.
I'm freezing.
Take a beating. I'm gathering that there's not really wolves here. Oh, headwind, of course. Okay, 8 minutes. That's good. Yeah, I guess, you know what? It doesn't hurt to not to try, right? Because it's just locked in that one position. Do the experiment, right? Although we waited a long time, so that's the other thing. Do another one. For whatever reason. Yeah, that's what it's come down to. So, I think what we'll do is, let's nurse that. Please let me nurse it yet. We're going to speculate a little bit. So, it's ending up around negative 100, right? Is the sort of air temperature. And let's just go out one more time. Yeah, let's wait till we warm up. So, I'm just trying to decide, like, how too cold is it? It's negative, feels like negative 106.
It's so cold.
That's the wind chill.
I want to lay down.
What would be a reasonable temperature? You know, like, you know, if I were to turn the temperature up a bit, I'm gonna say it's like at least 40 degrees too cold. You know, to allow us to you know, to allow us to actually do some movement. Because in another run, I would like to like get to an end game where it's cold, but not this cold. So I'm thinking it's like at least 40 degrees. We want to strip off that minimum. Maybe 50 degrees even. You know what I'm saying? I was even thinking of... I mean, I guess, like, who cares if we break the run, right? Doesn't really matter. Like, I could even just go... I was thinking of doing this, so it's... You know, air temperature -6. So if we go like this, options, mod settings, what happens? Let's just try it. Oh. Difficult to know what happened there. It could be, it's confusing because of the wind chill potentially. It also could be that it's set in stone. Like it gets initiated at run onset. We'd have to ask Jeremy that, whether or not you know, you can advance it, but sorry, change it mid-game. So, oh, look at that. So min average temperature. Oh, that's the min for Relentless Night. I think maybe... Is this on top of it? Like, was it 80 on top of 80? Was it negative 160? It could be, because we saw, like, you know, I think I saw negative 113 or something. I never saw anything lower than that, so maybe that's not, but... I'm not sure. You know, I'm not sure what to say there, guys. I guess here, well, let's just might as well turn up the heat. Let's just see. I doubt this is gonna fit. I probably have to at least leave and come back in, right? Oh no, there it is. It worked. Air temperature 40 degrees. Wow. Crazy. So we can actually titrate this ourselves now. Negative 23. There you go, guys. So we can actually titrate this. So how cold do I want it to be? I could. This is what we're doing with the rest of the run. The rest of the episode. Half hour. Good. We got lots of time. 20. Okay, yeah. Let's put another 40 on that. Feels like negative 50. That feels pretty good. That's cold. That's pretty cold. You think it was what? Negative 500-ish? Are you using ExtremeTempDrop as well? So now we're really warm. It's interesting. This dramatically changes things too, because now you only need like 3 coal, right? So it changes the number. It changes the coal equation big time, like right away. I want to get the wind to die down just a little bit. Okay. Oh, the wind changed. Okay. Never mind. In the meantime, let's okay, let's try to make good on this. How long is this? It's a long one. I'm gonna gamble on it. Let's just do it. It's a 16er. That was amazing. Wow, and it cleared up. Extreme temperature drop. Negative 500. I mean, that's the thing. I wondered. It's not like it's going to stop at like absolute zero, right? So let's take a look at this. And let's do a negative 33, guys. That's really reasonable. If I had my bearskin on, so this is too warm, I would say. I think this is too warm. Now that's with no wind chill, but that's good. Wind chill negative 12. Negative 32. Maybe this is okay. I don't know. What do you think? Like, maybe we go a touch colder. Like we go 50. This is, I think, actually we'll check. This could be a really nice time of day. Yes, this is the best time of day. So no, maybe that was right. Negative 40. Maybe this should be like the travel time still. You know? Maybe make it 40. So it's not, you know. Maybe that's the way, guys. I mean, you guys can let me know if you'd rather I did the, like, you know, grim death for this run. We can, but okay, we need food like now. Let's go around the corner. Please say there's a little bit of food here. Yeah, nice. Let's eat that. This is bear meat, and then we're gonna do a massive stick run. It's 57 minutes. We do have to keep this going because I definitely need these. It's a 2-hour job. Shucks. I kind of busted that. Ugh.
I could eat anything right now.
Yeah, we should find out, Sasquatch. Like, if I can walk... Oh, the whetstone's gone. If you can walk to the, you know... I want to be able to travel. Like, if you can walk to, like, the hut and back. The thing is, it compounds, right? Because condition recovery then becomes more effective, and you know what I mean? Like, it kind of becomes all of a sudden that you can do stuff again. Like right now, let's just go for a walk. See what it's all about. Okay, it's still coming down. This is the ideal time of day. No wind. Let's see what it feels like. Negative 32. I mean, that's essentially like being naked in, you know, in Ontario in February. In a really bad day in February. You die pretty quick. Oh, but the critical thing is that the advanced condition loss is not happening, so that will take... It just changes everything, because you need less coal. All of a sudden, coal becomes abundant. I think with what we had, coal was just at the level of being, you know, a major problem, which is cool, but I will always open them forever. But yeah, this is actually doable. Let's see how it is with the buff. Perfect. A beautiful time of day. I guess there's no wolves around. Yeah, this is really reasonable. Like, you can do a decent stick run. I'm thinking, so far, I think this is a pretty good setting. The really cool thing is that you can tweak it on the fly, so you don't have to, like, commit, you know? That's actually really nice. Or, like, you don't have to, like, you know, suffer through, like, a really bored game if you don't want to. Yeah, I blew this timing-wise a little bit. $27 minutes. Okay, let's put a little bit more on. I guess, and we'll do the other reclaim so it's done, and then we'll go. Actually, no, we'll do the run first. We'll walk around. Eat this thing. Yeah, you're right. You're right, Matt. It changes absolutely everything. Okay, let's go wander about. We just took the buff, so let's go. Oh, snow coming in, nice. Now it's gonna get me for my either reclaim stack. But all of a sudden, with this temperature setting, the reclaim stack isn't as big a deal anymore. I should get it done though in the time that's available. But yeah, we don't really need to use coal anymore. It's amazing what, like, you know, that small change made a difference like that. Okay, it's 40 degrees, but But you can imagine, guys, like, it depends very much on the time of day. Like, if there's... We'll see what it is like in the morning. Probably ridiculous. Yeah, you can actually do a really good stick run in this. With this setting. I love that we can change that on the fly. That's super cool. So glad I tried that. It's adjustable pain. That's right, Michael. It's adjustable pain. You want more pain, you turn it up. You want less pain, you turn it down. Which is bad for a guy like me. Like, one of the things I always liked is, like, I want the game to have, like, immobile, you know, immutable laws, right? If you give me the capacity to change the rules, you're gonna have problems. I'm gonna, like, weasel my way out of the problem, you know? But that's why I can't abide by any of Murph's rules, where it's like, don't go in this house, don't do this, don't do that. You know, like the no-goa challenge, don't crack the necks of rabbits, you know? I can't do that. It's not in my vocabulary. Okay, let's get this done. Let's do this. This is gonna go bad right now. Let's do it. Let's do it. Hack it down. Go. Blizzard. Oh. Oh. Paid for that. Hard. Whoa. But you know what? All good.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Let's sleep here for a change. It's been a while. We should check the temperature. It'll be 2 degrees. Oh, guys. It's so warm in here. This is a bit of a problem. I think that ExtremeTempDrop doesn't work properly with Relentless Night. I brought this up with Shieldheart last time and asked him, is it really working? Because it doesn't feel as cold as it should in here. It should be ridiculously cold in here. The clue for me was I wasn't seeing any scale with blizzards. Okay, so that's that. Oh, unfortunately... Really? Maybe it is scaling with blizzards. Maybe it just got colder. This is a good time to check it. Yeah, it is. Sorry, my bad. It's yeah, it is changing.
I feel thick.
Oh no. That's because of the fire. My bad. Sorry, it's the fire changing that. I think. Blizzards max out at -10 usually, so it should take 5. Yeah, I know. There you go, right, Sasquatch? It's like, this is why I can't have things like this available to me, because what do I do with the meat? Oh, that's right there. Run amok with it, basically. Now, I don't have a... Here's all our great loot. Alright, let's sleep an hour, get warm. And we'll go check. I actually kind of want to wait till the morning to find out how cold it really is. I think we can probably sleep the whole night. Got 20 cattails. Let's eat some of these. Carrying around 1 kilogram of cattails for this long, you know. That's what happens to me. I forget that I've got 1 kilogram of cattails in my pack, you know. That's a lot of cattails. 1 kilogram. Okay. We kind of need water, don't we? We can get away with it. We'll be okay. Let's put some fire on for this. See, do we get 2-to-1 burn bonus in here? I don't think so. So there's a trade-off. I guess let's just find out. How tired are we? We're not quite tired enough to sleep for 10. Let's sleep for 8. I really lost a lot of condition there with that little trick, but okay, we'll sleep for 8. Let's go do it, and we'll just see what's left in the fire. Actually, I'll probably put a little bit more in, just in case, right? 8:30? 8:30, go. Sleep for 8. $8:33. So, if it was only going to burn for 4, it should have said 4:30. So I'm a little confused there. It's not quite 2-to-1 or something. Okay. Well, that was fun. What are we dealing with for? Yeah, it's almost on. So this is the worst possible time. Let's go for a little walk. Oh yeah, I was worried about water. Turn around. We're good. We're good for water. This is my big locker. Oh, we've got rifle bullets. Yeah, so let's take some of these. We'll get 20 bad bullets. Take another whetstone. Definitely need that. Good. So we're working through our kit. Let's drop the rifle shell. Some of my kit is pretty beat up. That's the other thing, right? We're testing this with pretty beat up kit. So could probably add... Yes. Oh, wow. Wow. I could add a lot more. So I'm gonna hazard a guess to say that -40 is not enough. Yeah, that's right. So yeah, I think yeah, I think it's not cold enough because once I put on the bearskin coat and stuff and max out all this clothing, like we're gonna add 50%, right? So a lot of these are 50. It's easy to do the math. So it's like another. Together, that's like a degree. You know, another degree.
Surrounded by snow.
There's probably 3 or
Nothing
4
to drink.
degrees here. Yeah, that's a degree right there. There's 3 or 4 degrees. Not that that makes a huge difference, but plus the bearskin coat, we're looking at like maybe 6 or 7 degrees or something. Yeah, we're gonna go take a peek outside, Sasquatch, and just see how bad it really is. Yeah, without wind chill, just a straight negative 60. Yeah, because negative 100, you know. So that would be, that's what it should be though, right? Because we had it at negative 80. I took it down to negative 40. We were seeing mins around negative 110. So it should be mins around negative 60, 70 now, right? If it's linear like that. So let's find out. I guess, you know, can we repair something? Let's repair these things. They're getting really bad. Go face check a wolf. How much time left in this thing? A lot of time. Good. Let's go take a peek. Temperature check. Looks like it wants to re-blizzard. Go right up here where it's cold. Wow. It's not that cold, guys. Let's see. Negative 46. Air temperature negative 60. Feels like negative 46. So that's the 60 you wanted right there. Maybe it's okay, you know, because again, if we're playing a starvation game, it's not all about cold. You know, the cold is supposed to nag you and haunt you, but it's not 100% about cold. Like, I can't even do a stick run right now. That's a very different world. What do you guys think? Does it need to be 10 degrees worse? Because, like, I guess, you know what we should do is spend some time repairing all the kit. Let's just get some real data on this. Yeah. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Look at this. Pallets here. Pallet there. As if there's a bit left. Oh, there's 2 pallets here. Oh my gosh. 12? And 12. There's another 24 right there. Gosh, I didn't even see that before. Sorry, what do you mean, Tamat? What am I doing? Let me do some repairs. Let's get into it. How much cloth do we have? Gee, no cloth? That's not good. Oh, wow. Okay. Huh? Heck. Kind of a bummer. Bit of a cloth problem. I could go over to the other... I thought we stripped it from that other house. Let's do it all. Let's get tip-top, and we'll do a little bit more temperature science before we end off. This is because this is going to inform the next run. I think what we're going to say, guys, is this run's over. Unless you guys are really upset about it and you want to see me die, which I understand if you do, but we learned, you know, we learned a lot, which is really what Mod Soup is all about. It's learning how we want to mod this game to make it the way it should be, in my mind. So we learned a lot, and yeah, it's been good. So we definitely need to repair that. That's a huge difference. Do I have in here... Do I have one of these things? No. Okay, they must be in the other hut. Am I carrying stuff on me? Guts and stuff? No. Okay, we'll move our shop over to the other hut. Let's just see if there's anything else in here I really need. The cured leather for the satchel, but who cares, right? The satchel doesn't do much for you for warm. Yeah, otherwise it's pretty... Take that back. 118 matches. We still have... So yeah, guys, we didn't even scratch the matches in this game. And I didn't explore the whole world. There's probably another 200 matches out there, so... Yeah, matches are not an issue. As I've always said, you can just use matches every single fire. Don't think about it, and you're fine. As long as you keep moving. Yeah, let's sleep a bit. Heck. Sleep another hour. Yeah, I think there's some cloth over there, Sasquatch. I really hope so. Yeah, and no torches too. Yeah, no torch pull is great. I love no torch pull. That should be added to the base game, if you ask me. That's killer is what it is. Absolutely killer. Okay, let's do a little more repair. What else can we throw something into here? Not much else is caught. Oh, that thing. Okay. Oh, and the socks. Yeah. Let's do it. Another blizzard. Take advantage of it. Oh, let's do one more temperature check. Sounds nasty. Let's find out. Just Kelvina, eh? Yeah, I feel bad that, like, some of my survivors haven't... Like, a lot of my survivors haven't died. They should die. There, it feels like negative 60 with the wind chill. It's pretty good. That's cold. That's good. I think this is kind of good. Feels kind of, like, more correct. Let's nurse this a bit and do one more repair. What are we doing? Doing socks? Socks are, oh, they're really long. 38 minutes. Do one more. Just max this thing out. This is Kelvina Friedman. Yeah, she was named last episode, or the episode before last, by Turkey. Became clear that she would be Kelvina because she was daring to approach 0 Kelvin. I don't know what to do with her, guys. Like, I don't know. I'm not really one for like a stunt, you know. That's the thing. You guys know me, right? Have I ever done a stunt, like an endgame stunt? Let's go back and do repairs. Like, we're just doing science right now, basically. Okay, nice. Yeah, so we started this one in episode 11. And, oh, there's more in here, too? Okay, only 4. And yeah, so it's a long road, man. It's been a long road. It's been a great run. Like, a lot of fun. I've absolutely loved it. Day 60 is when we kind of went to ground, so I forget what episode that was, but... Let's go put on the bearskin coat, and so here with a buff. So like, open this thing up. This is a cold spot right here. Chilly. This is not bad, you know? It's a cold time, it's coldish time of day. Negative 48. I think this is good, guys. I think this setting's good. Let's go put on the heavy stuff and we'll do the final repairs, but I think we're kind of in a good place. Yeah, this is a test character for my next run. I have another run in mind. Oh, guys, what? We're gaining in here. Oh my gosh. See, I think that Relentless Night is not working properly with ExtremeTempDrop. We can test it right now. So let's test. Oh, let's test it. Let's test it. So feels like 1. This is I've been wanting to do this for the whole run. Let's go. Oh, it works. Heck, no, it is. It's exactly by half. It went down by 10 degrees and it's 50% indoors. Never mind. If you're out there, Shieldheart, I'm sorry I doubted you. It works. My bad. So maybe it has to be that then. I guess this time of day, it's not that cold time of day. It's warm in here, guys. Like maybe we should be at negative 50. Let's put this thing on.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
So what is it? The Mackinac gets switched, right? Or for the bearskin. Good old Mackinac. Great, great jacket. Loved it. Absolutely loved it. What a beautiful thing, you know? Switch that out. Yeah. Oh, but even with the bearskin on, we're just barely losing it. Okay, cool. Let's do some repairs. So let's repair up. I mean, I guess that's kind of fun too, though, is that like to have it where you don't always need a fire indoors. Like it skirts the edge of that where you could, at some points during the day, get away with it. Yeah, Matt, I'm assuming that you just saw me do that, right? And I'm just lagging to read the comments. Yeah, only that many cloth? It's not so good. Okay, so what am I doing? What's going on here? We have to repair the hat, right? Yep. Oh, tell me I have another, really? Oh, I put it all in here, didn't I? Yeah. Okay. Oh, but rabbits hides? How is that after all this, you know?
I'm not sure I'm carrying much more.
How is it that I don't have any rabbit hides? Where did I put them all? Are they in here? Wow. I'm shocked. They all ruined. I could have sworn we put some rabbit hides down. Didn't we come back with 3 of them last time? Oh, here they are. Yeah, okay. Ha ha ha. Forgot about that. There we go. Let's get down to some hardcore repairs here. Let's eat. Eat a piece of wolf meat. Oh, again, it won't let you eat it off the floor. You have to eat it out of your pack. That's still something that they haven't changed. Not that I guess you should be eating ruined stuff, but... Yeah, Matt, we did it. It works. So I was wrong. Shieldheart was right. Let's attack this. This is interesting. You know, this is actual... let's turn this episode into something interesting. I should have done this at the beginning of the episode. I don't know why I was waiting. I guess I was waiting for day 120, but... These things don't really need repairs. It's not going to make a huge difference, but let's do it. See, we're actually gaining here, like, pretty hardcore. Max this thing out. Good old level 3 repair. Not going to mess with me on any bales. We won't repair the bear skin. I'll leave it at 94. That's fine. It just seems like a sin. Even though we're not, like, the run's essentially over, it's a sin to use the bear skin on. I mean, heck, like, at this point in the run, we could continue. We could keep going, you know? Like, that's the thing. If you change it like this, all of a sudden the run is not terminal. And that is why you have to change Relentless Night to have... So basically, guys, like, we're setting up the next run, right? The next run is this, basically. I think we'll leave it at -50 because, heck, we're still... Yeah, 50. I can't believe it. It was only... How is it such a big difference with 80? That 30 degrees makes that big a difference? We'll see tonight. Tonight's the big test. It's the nice time of day. Let's go outside. And we've got... we're good. We're good. This is a fully loaded character here. Like, really, really ready to go. Maximum kit. The only thing he doesn't have is double bear skin, but who's going to do double bear skin? Let me carry that stuff around. Okay, it's very cold. But how cold? No, -28. With a buff, this would be very mild. I guess it's just 30 degrees. We're talking about 30 degrees. This whole game comes down to 30 degrees. See, the reason I'm studying this right now is that I'm actually thinking of playing with Stalker Kit. So, Stalker Kit is going to add probably 10 degrees on this, right? Maybe? And that's something I wanted to ask you guys. But no. How much is Stalker Kit going to add? If I just had full Stalker loadout. Going to add another 10 degrees, do you think? So maybe it should be -60 in that case. But this is manageable because... Actually, sorry, this is the warmest time of day. What am I saying? This is the warmest time of day. Yeah. So maybe we want it the way I had it. Maybe we want it -40. Maybe that's the way it should be. Because this is like an endgame kit. Oh, it's epically different. It's epically different. So I think what you want, Matt, is it to be unpredictable. You want it to be so that, like, at some points during the day you can get away with it, other points you can't. You know what I mean? You want it to sort of dangle you around that point of, like, having to have a fire to keep it interesting, right? I think that would be the way. So we're kind of trying to titrate that point, which is a very arbitrary point, but this is called playtesting and balancing. We're doing it for Hinterland, for a game that's not even theirs, but we're you know. But heck,
My fingers feel numb.
so it's now very warm in here. This is the nice time of day, though. 11, guys, and with the bed's gonna add another 8. It'll be interesting. Let's see if it goes down. Let's sleep. Take that thing. Why am I so heavy? Oh, it's the 40-some coal, 30 coal. Let's drop some of that. We don't even need it anymore. That's crazy. We went from a coal-based existence. I dropped the thing by 30 degrees, and all of a sudden we don't need coal to live. You know, it's like, oh, it's crazy. It's crazy how sensitive it is, and that how closely you have to titrate it. Man, hats off, to game designers that have to go through this and figure out what to do. Yeah, so yeah, the red thermals are a little bit more. That's what I'm thinking, Sasquatch. Snow parka, that's the thing. Is it the case that the stalker kit, the parka is, I'm trying to remember what it is, ski jacket and the expedition parka. Is the expedition parka better than the bearskin? And I think it perhaps is, right? Let's just let's go for broke on this. Let's go big. We got ourselves an Aurora. What time is it? It's just early. Unfortunately, well, anyway, you can see that it's still 8 degrees in here. It's super warm. Okay, what is past time? Because heck, we're doing experimentation and the stream's over, so let's past time for 4 hours. Let's get to that cold part of the night. It's still so warm. When's it gonna? It's dropping by 1 degree. We can actually watch it here. This is really interesting. Is he reading? What is that sound? Oh, he's playing cards? I don't know if I've ever noticed that before. Okay, so the bearskin's better. So this is still kind of going to estimate the... Look at this, guys. It's still so warm. I'm shocked. Oh, you know what you can do, though, is we can change the ratio of interior to exterior temperatures in Relentless Night, but that's going to be static for the whole run. We have 50% here. I could take it up to 60 or something. That would change it. Interesting. Yeah, there's so, the problem is this requires so much playtesting. And I might have to do a thing where I go dev console and switch us to the end of the
God, I'd eat anything right
to the end of the run, so we can. Is there nothing left? Ruined there. That's cooked. Let's eat that. It won't let you eat it. You have to go into your pack, fish it out, and eat it. Oh, you're using 100%. AB Rabbit, that makes a big difference. I always thought the interiors, though, should buy you something, right? Like, if it's 100% exterior, it should. I don't think that should be. I think it should definitely have, like, a... Is this the coolest time? This is the coolest time. So, coolest time of the day, coldest day of the year. Coldest day of the year, day 120. Sitting in this hut, above temp, but just. So... if it were a blizzard, it would probably just go under, But anyway, so I think, let's go take a look outside. Look at this. Yeah, so here's the thing. This is the coldest time of day. Travel is, this is sort of what we're used to. Negative 45. It's not quite. We're seeing negative 100 feels like before. But I still probably haven't seen full wind chill. That's 23. I think the negative 80 might scale the wind chill and the base temperature. I'll have to ask Jeremy about that, because that could be a big difference. No, this is cold. This is not travelable really. Like it's similar to before, and you would need 3 coal at least to get out of it. So that's good. That's encouraging. But it's crazy that the indoors are so warm. So I think what we need to do is basically take this up to at least 60%.
I really do.
What's tricky? There you go. Yeah. Heat that thing. If it's I think we've got to take it to at least 60% interiors. Or maybe even go crazy, 75. Indoor, it inherits 75% of the outdoor temperature. You get a small benefit for being indoors. That makes more sense to me. Maybe that's what we do. And we leave it at like Yeah, 40, you know, and we assume that you know, we're going to get a little bit more of a bonus because of the stalker kit. So I think it's coming together, guys. I think it's coming together. I think we're sort of, I'm honing in on pretty close to what I want the settings to be. Realistic freezing, I think perhaps we'll leave on. Now the problem is that's one thing we should try is this stuck on or not? I think it is for the save. I'm pretty sure it's baked into the save. I have to ask Shieldheart that. That's a big deal because that means you can't mess around with it. So anyway, guys, I don't know. What do you think? Is there another episode in us to do more experimentation, or is this it for this character? What's your feeling? We don't have to decide right now. You can let me know. We have a week to figure it out. I think I'm pretty much done with this character. We could go get her killed somehow, but or do we want to spend the time, you know, starting a new run or doing something else, you know, playing another game? There's other options too. So I think I'm pretty close. Yeah, so Tamat, if you say sleep indoors but not loot without a fire, you know, that's that point though. It's going to be hard to strike that point. It's going to be certain times of day. Like right now, this is the worst time of day and it's still above temperature in here. So we got to drop it by at least, I think it has to go to 75% at least, exterior to interior. So that would add another, a lot. It would take another, it would put 20 degrees off this. So you need a fire. But towards the end of the day, you might not. So unfortunately, it's going to be, I guess what you have to do is you have to set the interior-exterior ratio, and then you have to titrate a little bit with ExtremeTempDrop in real time. So, yeah, Sasquatch, maybe you're right. Maybe we do a little more testing. Let's think about it. I might do a little offline testing. I might start a run and just try it. I might see if I can use dev console to teleport us to day 120. Maybe maybe I'll just do it. You know, I hate to say it, but maybe I'll just give myself everything. The whole stalker loadout, the ideal insane loadout. I won't show you guys though, because the joy would be getting there, right? But maybe I'll just check it and make sure that it is halfway reasonable, and do that science offline maybe, and yeah, and then we'll check out what we want to do next. You know, what I'm thinking of doing is a stalker type run. So just basically this with stalker kit, but instead of min wildlife going to 10, min wildlife goes down to, I'm going to do 1%. So essentially wildlife ends. So starvation is essential. But we can't start that until Shieldheart updates his mod so that snares and fishing is affected. Or I have to use a Murph rule, which is no fishing or no snares. I guess I could use a Murph rule. The thing is, if we go for 1.97, then we have to deal with the crows. So maybe you could give me some feedback on that too. Should I stay in 1.94, what we're in, and have the good crows and have the loon walk? Let's see. Yes, the loon walk, guys. So maybe we stay in this and I just use a Murph rule, which is no fishing and no I don't know what, no trapping. Anyway, let me check with Shieldheart and see what the situation is. Maybe he can, he'll want me to go to 1.97. So we'll be stuck with the bad crows and the broken loon walk. I don't know if I can live without the loon walk, frankly. I really don't know if I can update. Can we make a petition to Hinterland to bring back the traditional loon walk? I know it's strange. It doesn't make any sense, but I love it. And it's like, it's just part of my act, you know? So I don't know if I can do it's now the loon bob, you know? I don't like it. Anyway, guys, it's been a lot of fun. Thanks for hanging out with me in this weird, like, you know, end of consumption, regurgitating the mod soup, you know, getting food poisoning from the mod soup, and decided to make a brand new soup episode. It's great to see you all, as always. It's been really fun. Have yourselves a great weekend. Stay safe, and I'll see you next time.